going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk doing another reaction. Today we're reacting to a video from Casual Chuck's channel. Check out Casual Chuck in the descriptions below. They do a lot of videos where they talk about SB19. I've already reacted to one. I really do like of Overkin. This one is the SB19 and ShowBT Situation is worse than you think. I know ShowBT Entertainment is the label that they were on that they just got away from when they created their own. So yeah, interested to see exactly what they're holding up against them. I'm guessing it's rights to the songs and stuff like that. So that's usually a battle that can be pretty bad. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what is happening.
I'm sure that most of you guys know that this happened.
The P-Pop Kings seem to be facing current issues regarding the use of their name as SB19. Fans have recently observed alterations on their social media accounts and promotional materials, notably the absence of the name SB19.
And on top of that, they have been doing last-minute concert cancellations left and right, leaving fans
I hadn't noticed,
disappointed, and even confused. So I decided to make this
but I didn't
video
know
in order
that
to help those people
they were
who
dropping
don't
the
have
name.
time to
That's
piece
crazy.
everything together and understand the situation through my perspective. I don't offer any new information. I'm simply sharing what I think happened and the things that led to all this. A lot of fans think it's all about corporate greed. For me, it could be a lot deeper than that. Now to my haters, I'm sure you're about to cry out again and say something like, "Stop speculating and spreading panic in the fan. Shut the f*** up. Thousands of creators across different platforms already talked about this, so please stop singling me out, you clowns, okay?"
I'm not. I
Let's
haven't seen a
start
whole
from the
bunch of
beginning. Alan Robin left his popular Korean group to build his own company called ShowBT. When he went to the Philippines, he established ShowBT Philippines with Charles Kim reporting under him. That's when SB19 was formed. After a slow start, they managed to break out with their Go Up Dance Practice video. This allowed them to fund more projects like their nationwide concert and the new Alab music video. The momentum was very positive until the pandemic happened. Their nationwide concert got cancelled and almost all of their Korean staff went back to Korea, leaving SB19 with nothing to do. But instead of doing nothing, Pablo decided to write Ikako with the help of Josh, Stel, Justin, and Ken. They didn't have any assistance from other people. They recorded on their own and edited the music video themselves using a website with free stock footage. The song surprisingly became a hit because it was so relatable. This became proof that SB19 can in fact do things on their own. Their independence would then become even more apparent in their following projects like the Hanggang sa Huli music video and most especially the What music video, which really showed their capability given their full creative freedom. The Pagsabol EP was the same story. SB19, especially Pablo, were all over the project, and again it was a huge hit. The way things looked at this point, everybody seemed to be pretty happy with the current situation. SB19 keeps making music, while ShowBT Philippines organizes everything for them while reaping the benefits of investing in them at the beginning. But things would start to take a turn for the weird when SB19 performed Wyatt in their Our Zone concert back in November 2021. Why do I call it weird? Well, it's because we won't hear this song again until after almost a year. The song was officially released on September 2, 2022. So
that's true.
This would take so long to get released. Fans started speculating and some started blaming the company. Little did they know that around this time was also the time that SB19's individual contracts with ShowBT were on the verge of expiring. This was also around the time when Tatang Robin sold ShowBT Philippines to Charles Kim. Rumor has it that it was actually SB19's decision to delay the release of the song because they were just waiting for Ken's contract to run out so that they could release the song under their own secret company at the time. Ken was the last member to join the group, so it only makes sense for his contract to end last. So when the song got finally released, boom! 1Z Entertainment. Here's another one. And another one. When their ShowBT contracts expired, SB19 went on to make music on their own with 1Z Entertainment. They were finally free, or so they thought. Recently, SB19 stopped using their group name without giving any explanation. They still did most of their shows, but it was very obvious that the name SB19 was pretty absent.
This has been Pablo, Josh, Sel, Ben, Justin. This has been Pablo, Josh, Sel, Ben, Justin. Yeah. This is our home. This is is our zone. This is One Zone.
Without any official statement, fans started investigating and arrived at the unanimous take that SB19 might have been served a cease and desist order by their previous company ShowBT for still using the SB19 name after leaving the company. Fans went furious and started calling ShowBT and the people behind it greedy without knowing the entire story. So I want to approach this
if they own the name or the rights to the name, then yeah.
SB19 leaving,
it's kind of like how, if you think of like WWE owns the names of the characters.
If you put yourself in Charles Kim's situation, you pretty much just spent millions to buy a company only to be left by its biggest group with nothing in return. If you think about it, that is not a very good feeling at all. I think that's one of the most possible motives that led to all this. But why would SB19 want to leave in the first place? If you ask me, I don't really know. But a lot of fans seem to suggest that there's some form of artist maltreatment happening behind the scenes, both physically and verbally. In this particular event back in 2019, Josh was just saying hello to the fans when he suddenly got shoved into the abyss. Let's see it again. And the man who did it is none other than Charles Kim. Some people call it normal, but a lot of fans were saying it was completely unnecessary. What do you guys think? Well, you decide.
No, he didn't have to push him in the... I'm pausing to go back a bit. Apologize for the video, but yeah, he didn't have to push him. He could have tapped him on the arms. Let's keep going. Different things could have been like going through his head or been like, you know, going on. So he was just probably tired of him. Like we all know exactly the whole story. Only thing we can do is assume. So this is the sucky part. But yeah, if we don't know the facts, the only thing we can do is just like guess and try to look for facts. But we can't say for sure that, you know, this happened, or how they're being treated or whatever. Unless they come out and say it themselves exactly what was going on. You know, it's all still speculation.
The man who did it is none other than Charles Kim. Some people call it normal, but a lot of fans were saying it was completely unnecessary. What do you guys think? Well, you decide. Now this one is quite interesting because I was personally there when it all happened. Back in November 2021, we went to the SB19 pop-up store to buy some merch when Josh and Justin decided to visit. Obviously, all of us got hyped and both boys were just enjoying the moment when this man suddenly did this.
No! Oh my god! This is insane!
And he wasn't done because he would then go on to do this.
Oh my god!
I thought it was normal at first, to be honest, but a lot of fans started pointing it out as overly unnecessary, and they saw Mr. Charles Kim acting as if he owned Josh and Justin. What do you guys think? For me,
he's probably just trying to push
so you decide.
Merch, stuff like that.
Later that day, I got the opportunity to have a friendly chat with Mr. Charles Kim along with other fans and volunteers. The topic was about having a love life.
You all the way in.
Volunteer shared she doesn't have one because her standards are so high because of SB19. And the reaction we got from Mr. Charles Kim? Well, it was something we'd never expected.
Yeah, I've got high standards because of SB19.
High standards. Frankly, PGYO mas handsome.
What?
No sir, SB19, much better. My heart is for SB19 always.
I'll tell you, when you have a boyfriend, you're in love. He looks handsome, he looks everything.
Why would he flex the rival group instead of his own? And the way he said everything looks handsome when you're in love just didn't sound right at all. I mean, what the hell was he trying to say? What do you make of this, guys? You'll let me know down in the comment section.
Oh no, you can read that. You can read that
anyway,
in two different ways.
I don't think the relationship between SB19 and ShowBT
He's trying to try to push another group that he has, or two.
There's a big chance that the entirety of the
he was just saying this facts. Like when you find a guy that you really like, he's going to be handsome, no matter what.
That is owned by John Pinto, who is also the GM
so
of
it could be something like that.
ShowBT Philippines. For me, both sides made a mistake. SB19 overlooked the trademark rules and kept using the name and everything they learned from their previous company after building their own. That's against the non-disclosure agreement. There's also a big chance they hired some ex-ShowBT employees to 1Z, which can also be penalized, especially if they have plotted this way back. These things are not even part of the consequences of their possible trademark infringement case. SB19 is possibly in a very deep trouble, to say the least. On the other hand, Charles Kim and the people behind ShowBT PH might be legally right, but we can't deny that it's also possible for them to be morally wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I just want this BS to end and just enjoy music, you know?
That is definitely right. I definitely agree. I think that's how most people feel. Is like whatever is going on, we don't want it to go on, but of course we care. Of course we care. We care about the people, the artists, and stuff like that. But like we want to hear music. We want to hear good music at the end of the day. And yeah, that's the thing that just sucks about situations and stuff like that. Like we definitely care, and we want the best for the artists. We want them to not have to go through bullcrap. So that's why we look into all the stuff that happens, or all the stuff, you know. That's what most fans and stuff would do. I haven't been looking that much into what has been going on. Tell you the truth, I have a video that I'm gonna do a reaction on as far as a performance they did in the Philippines for Gento. That's what I was going to do. I'm still gonna do it, but yeah, I think it's crazy as far as things go, because you never know in people's contracts with labels and stuff like that what they have the rights to, what they own and stuff like that. So yeah, it can be pretty tough. It can be pretty tough, but that's why you should always have like your own management, your own lawyers and stuff to check out some of that, some of those contracts and stuff like that. See what you can and cannot do. But that'd be here in the U.S. I can't say about how it will work in the Philippines, but as far as U.S. goes, yeah, as far as like having management and stuff somewhere else. I mean, management, your own lawyers and stuff to check out a lot of the contracts and stuff, record labels and stuff here in the U.S. would do, because yeah, see what works best for you. And nowadays, you don't even need a record label as far as the U.S. and stuff goes. That's just a plus on the side. But as far as just garnering your name out there to mainstream, but you don't really need a label to do well in music. And I mean well is just like, you're still off pretty nicely. You don't need to have those like $1 million contracts to big houses. You can still live pretty well as an artist, not signed to a major label. So it's just you got to do a lot more of the work. You got to work harder than you've ever worked before as a solo artist. But it can be done. But yeah. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. This was pretty good. I think Casual Chuck did an excellent job in putting this together. I like the fact that he wasn't putting blame on anybody in this, and then he kept it as these are just thoughts. These are just what people are thinking. So it's not like real facts. I like the fact. I like that he didn't put that these are facts and what happened, and I like the fact that he's actually there. At some of the stuff or talk to some of the people, because yeah, you really have that many insiders that talks about some of the stuff. So, but yeah, all of it's speculation until the truth comes out, and the truth is gonna eventually come out. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you'd like to subscribe and see some more videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, geekdom.